Well, hello. So it's a nice day. It's a brisk 45 degrees out. So we're gonna get back into the fields. It's dry enough. Conditions are tacky but firm. So we're going to get the combine out. You know, it is a 6620, so we got it plugged in because, you know, we know it's not going to start without a little help. Then once we get that fired up, we'll get these tractors out of the way, get it backed out, and head to the field. So let's go. All right. Put it neutral. Almost. There she goes. So some of you might be thinking, oh, why don't you check the oil before you fire it up? Well, I know it's got oil because the lift pump has a slight leak and it's leaking fuel into the crankcase. So it only gets fuller. Yes, it is on the list of things to fix. We've only got 20 acres left. We're just gonna run it. This one always starts right up. No assistance needed. starting to trickle over the sides. So I did the trick of turning on the unloading auger for a couple seconds just to fill that, and we made it. So we're gonna go dump and then start on the next portion. Straight to the elevator so I can go a little bit faster, as fast as a 6620 can do. I've got my father hauling and Rico's hauling as well, so we got 2 trucks going. Should be able to knock out a good portion of this today. If we don't get it done today, we'll finish it up tomorrow. Full hopper. Just did the end rows and a very short pass up the side. And it's yielding pretty good, I think. Shake it. Oh yeah. Yeah. The problem is she's still full, but that wagon's full. Especially if we're going to the elevator. It might be just a little too much. That's okay. It'll make it. Well, I guess we'll I guess we will keep on going until the next truck comes. Pretty good. Of course, I'm at the far end of the field, so I have to go to the other end of the field to dump into the wagon. So I'm playing grain cart right now. Whatever. Combine's full. So is the trailer. Dad's not back yet, so I'm gonna let him catch up. I thought Rico was helping haul today, but I'm mistaken. Apparently he's busy, so it's just Dad hauling. So while I'm waiting for him, I'm gonna take the measuring wheel and tape measure. I'm gonna do a little studying how well our corn planter did this spring. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna measure off 100 feet and count how many corn plants are in that 100 feet, measure the average distance between the plants, and then kind of figure out how many are supposed to be there. And then I can get an idea how well the planter did. Alright, so from the end to here, it is 100 feet. So now we just count how many plants are from here to there. 1, 2, 3, 107, 108, 109, 110, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 159, 160, 161, 162. Alright. So 162 plants in 100 feet. Well, now it's time to take some measurements. That's 6.5. That's 6.25. Six and a half. Six and a half. Okay, so I'm finding more 6.5 than 6. 6.5. Okay, so I'm thinking that the average is supposed to be 6.5. Of course, it's just on one unit, this will give me a pretty good idea of what I'm dealing with here. Alright, so we've had 162 in 100 feet with an average of 6.5 inches between each plant. So let's do a little bit of math here. Let's see here. By 6.5, it's 184.6. 184. We'll just round it to 185. So 185 was supposed to be in that row, and we got 162. So 162 divided by 185, 87%. 87%. 87.5. Well, I'm not an expert, but I would say that that's probably going to be a contributing factor as to the yields that we're getting. I mean, 87% on old planter technology. That ain't bad, but it could be better. And I think I got a way to fix that. So I counted a couple other rows, and the worst one was 80%, and the best one was the first one we did, which was 87%. So ideally you want to do that in the spring, because during the growing season you might lose some where they break over, or deer steps on it or whatever. So, but it gives you an idea of just how good the planting was. So, okay. We'll see what happens next harvest. I think it's going to be better. At least I hope. Hope the weather is good next year. We didn't get much rain this spring. Yeah. fill this wagon, and then that's gonna stay full overnight because it's gonna be dark here soon, so it's gonna be too late to transport on the road. The gooseneck trailer does have lights on it, so we'll be able to make another trip to town with that. But now that's gonna be probably it for the day once we get that thing full. We've got all that over there left to do, so we'll finish it up tomorrow. And Dad's gonna stock chop this so he can round bale it so he can have bedding for the cattle over the winter. And while he's doing that, I'm gonna start getting stuff ready to do tillage. I'm gonna start deep ripping first, get that out of the way, and then come in with the soil saver and start busting up the corn ground. And we'll see what we're gonna do with the bean ground. I know my dad likes moldboard plowing. I'm a bigger fan of chisel plowing, so maybe we'll mix it up. We'll see. It all depends on the weather. Depends on if the ground freezes. You know, hopefully temperatures hold off for a couple more weeks till we get it done. But we'll see. Heading back to the farm with the combine. All the wagons are full. Can't take any more tonight because we don't have lights on the wagons, so got about 16 more passes to do. So about another 1,000 bushel left in the field. And then we're done. So we'll finish that up tomorrow. We're gonna get this combine plugged in so it'll actually start tomorrow, and we'll see you then.